Howard Stern recently addressed the long-running speculation over whether Oprah Winfrey remains his enemy, clarifying that he harbors no ill will toward her. During an appearance on Andy Cohen Live via SiriusXM, Stern was asked about the nature of his relationship with Oprah. He responded that far from being adversarial, he actually admires her. "I don't hate Oprah at all," he said, calling her brilliant. Stern conceded that they've never met in person and suggested that Oprah might prefer to avoid an interaction. He remarked wryly that if she's offered to meet, you better check with Oprah first, and then added, she doesn't need it. Over the years, Stern has publicly criticized Winfrey, especially for what he perceived as ostentatious displays of wealth on social media. In previous interviews, he called her lack of modesty mind-blowing and urged her to show more self-awareness of economic inequality. Yet in this recent exchange, he framed those critiques not as personal animus, but as observations from someone following her public presence. He said his earlier jabs were rooted in a perception that she sometimes seemed unaware of how her lifestyle could be received. Stern also referenced his familiarity with Gayle King, Oprah's close friend, noting that King had suggested a meeting in the past. But Stern diplomatically remarked that while he'd sit with Oprah, he doubted she would reciprocate the gesture, again offering the quip that she doesn't need him. In the same interview, Stern was reflective about his own public personas, his role at SiriusXM, and his ongoing use of therapy. But when it came to Oprah, he repeatedly emphasized that criticism doesn't always mean hostility. By pushing back on the idea that Oprah has long been an adversary, Stern appears intent on reshaping public memory of their dynamic, one less about confrontation and more about respect, critique, and distance.